Hi again, it's good to see you. You might remember that my name is Peter, and I'm the new priest here at St. James for a little while, and it's really good to be able to talk with you and visit with you this way, even when we can't visit with each other in person. We hope that pretty soon we might be able to do that, but for the time being, we can't. And so it's great for me to be able to say hi to you again. I hope you're staying safe and healthy. I hope you had a really, really good Halloween. And I hope you're enjoying this month we call November. November is one of those months when it gets dark and sometimes it gets cold and the leaves blow around and we get ready for December and holidays and Christmas. November is a great month for us in the church because we start out with two great feast days called All Saints and All Souls, and we remember all of our friends and neighbors and our relatives and our ancestors. And then we have Remembrance Day in the middle of November, and you're going to hear about that in today's story. A really important day when we remember people who did so much for us. And then November goes on. Oftentimes in November, we lose an hour's sleep, or we gain an hour's sleep, because we adjust our clocks to go back to standard time from daylight saving time. We sometimes have things that mark the change of a season from fall into the beginnings of winter. It's a really interesting month. It's a month in which, because of the things we remember, people we remember, people who gave their lives for us so that we can live in freedom. It's a month in which we are really conscious of being grateful and saying thank you for all the many things that are ours. And so I want to say thank you on your behalf to all the people in the parish who help put these times together, who give you a story and a craft. I want to thank all the people who work hard to make sure that we stay connected. I want to tell your parents and your friends how much we enjoy being able to stay in touch with you and how much we value that, and to say that we're really looking forward to having you back in the church when we can all be together. So have a really happy November, enjoy the craft, enjoy the story, remember Remembrance Day, and take a moment, just as the story you will hear tells you, take a moment just to be grateful for those who did so much for us. So I look forward to meeting you in the days ahead. Wonderful to be with you. Be safe and be happy. Remember to wear your masks and have a great time at school. Thanks a lot. See you soon.
Hello, children. During the month of November, we're going to talk about Remembrance Day and how many, many women and men, brave women and men, went to war and fought for our freedom. Today, I'm going to read you a story called Proud as a Peacock, Brave as a Lion. My papa was a soldier. When he was 17 years old, he lied about his age so he could join the army and fight for our country in the war. I'm on his bed studying a picture of him in his uniform. His hair is too short and his pants are too long. Papa, I asked him, why did you lie about your age? Well, he said, so many other boys were joining, and I didn't want to be left behind. I couldn't wait to put on that uniform. As soon as I did, I felt as proud as a peacock. Proud as a peacock, I ask? Proud as that, he answers. He struts across the floor with his chest puffed out and his belly pulled in. He stops in front of the mirror and combs his hair, pats some shaving lotion on his cheeks. He smiles at his reflection. But beneath my papa's smile, I see the serious young man in the photograph. My papa crossed the ocean. The war was far, far away, and he went on a long journey to get there. He had to say goodbye to his mom and his dad and his sweetheart, Betty. He promised to write them letters every week. Papa, I asked him, weren't you lonely? Sometimes I was, he said, but so was everybody else. Besides, my best friend Stuart, he was there with me. There was always something to do and see on the ship. Most of the time, we were as busy as beavers. Busy as beavers, I ask. Busy as that, he answers. He whistles through his teeth as he irons his collar. He tucks in his shirt tails and rubs the polishing cloth across his shoes until they shine like new. He reaches in the drawer for a pair of socks, and I glimpse a bundle of letters tied with faded ribbon. He smiles as he touches it with his fingers, but beneath my papa's smile, I just know he's missing Grandma Betty. My papa was a hero. There were guns and fire and smoke. He crawled on his belly through the noise and rust and mud and pulled 3 men to safety. The Army gave him a special medal. He keeps it in a leather case. Papa, I asked him, weren't you scared? When I was a lad, he says, I thought I wasn't afraid of anything. Then, when something frightening did happen, I pretended to be as brave as a lion. Brave as a lion, I ask. Brave as that, he answers. I help fasten his medal above the pocket of his blazer. Sometimes my papa's hands shake, so he needs to borrow mine. He smiles as he gives me a poppy to pin on my jacket. He looks very proud. But beneath my papa's smile, I hear the bad dream that woke him in the night. My papa marches in the parade. The crowd cheers and claps as the veterans go by. Some are young and some are old. Some sit in wheelchairs and some walk past holding on to others, supporting them. I stand at attention. The music stops and there's a minute of silence. A cold wind sends dry leaves skittering past my feet. I am as quiet as a mouse, as quiet as that. My papa lays a wreath. He carefully places it at the base of the monument. Attached is a card that reads, in loving memory of Stuart David Adams, 1923 to 1944. My papa salutes. Then he steps back and dabs his eyes with his handkerchief. He puts his hand over his heart. I do the same, and I can almost touch the ache. Papa, I whisper, why are you crying? I am remembering, he says. A war is something you never forget. Elephants never forget, I tell him. Then let's be elephants, he says. A soft rain falls as a bugler trumpets his notes up into the cold gray sky. We link our hands and bow our heads and pray for peace. Many young men lied about their age to join the services. This is a photo of my uncle, Uncle Desmond Claude McAllister, who joined the Royal Navy when he was 17 years old as well. And just like Papa, he wanted to join up with his friends and wear a uniform, fight for his country, and have some adventures. Sadly, like Papa's friend, Stuart, Desmond didn't come back from the war. On his first deployment, his ship was hit off the coast of South America, and he and another sailor were lost at sea. On Remembrance Day, we remember and express our gratitude to all the women and men who have given their lives so that we can have the freedom that we enjoy. We always say a special prayer for Uncle Desmond and one of gratitude for our Desmond, named in his memory. It's very important to remember and be grateful that we live in Canada and have the freedom to enjoy all the things you wrote on the leaves of your wreath last month. Many children don't have enough to eat. They don't have clean water to drink. They don't have a place to sleep in, no house. Many aren't able to go to school. Our church and many other churches and groups and agencies fundraise and send money to help those in war-torn countries around the world. We can and should continue to do this, as well as pray for peace. We continue to miss you all and are so grateful that we get a chance just to have a brief little quick visit sometimes when we drop off your packages. Hope to see you soon. I'll turn you over to Marlene, who has a couple of very cool crafts for you to do. Be safe and be kind.
Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well and keeping warm in this chilly weather. Today we are going to make a lovely peace banner, okay? And in peace, we all know what peace is. Peace can be love, hope, faith, joy, kindness, and unity. This little peace sign here is going to be in your package, and you feel free to color it all in, and you can stand it up or pin it on your fridge, whatever you'd like. So the peace banners in your package, first we're going to start by cutting out the heart, okay? The peace heart. So just cut around like that. There we go. So that part's done. And then also in your package is the part of the dove and the heart for the banner. You're going to cut that out as well. And it's on fabulous cardstock, so it's easy to cut. So cut around, and just do your best to cut around the nose. There you go. Okay, so there you go. That part looks like that. And inside, we're going to place the piece right over top. And you're going to need some glue to do that. So just wind it up and just go right around just the top of the heart. You can put a little bit of glue here too, just to ensure it sticks. Like that. Okay. And then we're going to fold it up because we got some words in here. Peace is. And we're going to fill those in. And you can use any word that comes to your mind. So once it's stuck on there, it's stuck on pretty good with this glue. I'd like you to just color the letters of peace any color you would like. So just all the way around the line. This one like that. You can make it all the same color, or you can choose different colors for each letter. You can just be creative and do what you'd like. That's great. Okay. Piece A. Let's do this one, the E in purple. So while you're doing this, just be still and try to think of what peace means to you. Okay. And if you wish to go around the letters, just to make them stand out a bit, you could do that. Okay, just trace around them. It's just so that word peace sticks right out and you can see it from anywhere. Okay, and you can just tidy it up a bit with a little more coloring. Okay, so once your letters are all filled in, let's write inside. You just flip up the heart like that. And we're going to write what peace is. So what does peace mean to you? Just be still and think about it for a few minutes. Peace is being still. You can write that in there. Peace is calm. Peace is love. And we need peace. So once you write those in, now we're going to stick the streamers on, which these are in your package as well. These lovely, colorful streamers. You're just going to take the glue and actually put the glue right on the streamer and on the heart as well. And it just sticks on. There's a few of them in here. And what a lovely peace banner. You can place this anywhere you'd like, on your fridge, hanging up somewhere, so you can see it and it can remind you of peace. So once you get the glue on, the glue works great to get these streamers stuck right on there. Okay. You can put these in any order you wish. And if you want to color the dove, feel free to do that. And you'll have a little, I think you will have a hole punched in there, I'm pretty sure. Pre-done, so you can just stick this right in here. Make sure your hands aren't sticky. There you go. And we're going to tie a little knot. There. And there is our lovely peace banner. And you can hang this so that you can see it and think of peace. Hope you enjoyed that. And now we're going to do a poppy for Remembrance Day. I remember last year we actually made these for you, so this year we'd like you to make them. So simply remove all the items from your envelope. Take the pipe cleaner, fold it in half, like that. Then we're just going to fold the tissue paper like an accordion. Like just pleated, so you're going to do it like that, and then flip it over. You may need a little help with this, but I think you guys got this. Okay, just make a little fan. Okay, and then just pinch it right in the middle. And you're going to wrap the pipe cleaner right around the middle. Just do a little twist like that. Okay. Make sure the twist is in the back, because the front is the front of the poppy. The twist will be the back, and that will be the front, okay? Then you're just going to fan it out. And each piece of tissue paper, you're just going to pull it up like that. Make it nice and easy to pull up. And make sure you just pull them up like one by one. That. That's it. You might need a little water or something just to pull each one up quickly, like that. Make yourself a nice poppy. And poppies have all different shapes and sizes. When you look at them growing as a flower, they're really very pretty. And they have that little dot in the middle as well. And so you fluff up the one side, then you just fluff up the other side individually, like that. Okay. And there you go. Try and separate each one like that. There you go. Okay, and there we got a lovely flower. You can just play with the tissue, move the flower around. And of course, we have the little button for the middle. This will be in your package as well. It's got sticky glue on the back already, so you should be good. But in the event it dries up a little or something, you can just put some glue on the back of it, okay? Then you're gonna place this right in the center, like that. And there will be a little pin in your package that you will just put right on here. There you go. And there's your poppy. And then you'll be able to pin it on like the other ones that I made for all of us, like this. You can pin it right on your jacket or wherever you'd like. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed making that poppy and the peace banner. Feel free to make more streamers if you wish with the peace banner, and enjoy the craft. We really miss you and hope to see you all soon.
Hi everyone. I hope everybody enjoyed that lovely story that Angela gave us, and the crafts that Marlene has prepared. November is a month of remembrance. Last Sunday we had the All Saints, All Souls service, where we remember all those that have passed away. On November 11th, we have Remembrance Day, where we pay tribute to and remember all those that have lost their lives during the wars, fighting for the freedom that we enjoy today. That we get to choose kind of what we can do and where we can go. Does anyone know what flower we use to symbolize Remembrance Day? That's right, poppies. This is because these flowers grew in the muddy battlefields around the graves of those who fought in the First World War, which was also known as the Great War. Dr. John McCrae, a Canadian doctor and teacher who was born in 1872, it's a long time ago, and died in 1918, was from Guelph, Ontario. Maybe some of you know where Guelph is. It's just north of here. He wrote a poem during a break where he had been tending to wounded while he served in Belgium at the Second Battle of Ypres, in a region also known as Flanders. His friend died one day and was buried there. The grave was marked by a wooden cross, as all the graves were marked. He reflected on this visual and his friend's death, and he wrote this poem. It's called In Flanders Fields. Dr. McCrae died before the end of the war, and an American woman found and read his poem 2 days before the war ended. Moina Bell Michael decided at that time, after reading the poem, that a poppy should be worn over the heart as a tribute and support for war veterans. And she spent the rest of her life working to make that happen. Today, we put money in a little box and grab a red poppy, and we wear them on our upper right chest. I hope you enjoy making your poppy that is included in your craft kit. And now I will read the poem In Flanders Fields, followed by a short prayer. In Flanders fields the poppies blow, between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky, the larks still bravely singing fly. With scarce heard amid the guns below, we are the dead. Short days ago, we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe, to you from failing hands we throw the torch, be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders fields. So I hope every one of you is able to wear your poppy and think about all those people that have died in the wars to give us our freedom And now we'll have a closing prayer. God of love, we pray for peace in our world and an end to war. Instead of hatred, let there be love. Shelter your children and protect us. Guide us and keep us from harm, so we can build a world of love and live our lives in peace. Amen. Thank you for joining us today, and I hope you have a wonderful week and remainder of the month.